Once upon a time, in a lush and magical jungle where moonlight dripped like silver rain, there lived a princess named Cinderella. She wasn't your ordinary princess. Though she wore a crown, Cinderella's favorite place wasn't a grand palace. It was a magical jungle that stretched beyond the horizon, teeming with glowing plants, chattering animals, and trees that seemed to hum with life. But more than anything, Cinderella loved the great starry swing. Hanging between two enormous jungle trees, the swing was woven from vines and glimmering fireflies. At night, it sparkled like the stars above. And legend had it that whoever swung high enough could touch the stars and unlock a wish. Cinderella would spend hours on the swing, kicking her legs and giggling as she soared through the air. But no matter how hard she tried, she could never swing high enough to reach the stars. One warm evening, as the jungle buzzed with the sounds of chirping crickets and the glow of fireflies, Cinderella sat on the swing with a sigh. "I wish I could just swing high enough," she whispered. The bushes nearby rustled, and out popped a wise old owl named Professor Hoodle, his feathers speckled like snow and his small glasses balanced on his beak. He tilted his head curiously. "Why the long face, Princess?" he hooted. "I can't swing high enough to touch the stars," Cinderella admitted, looking down. Hoodle adjusted his glasses. "Ah, the stars always seem far away until you find a friend to help," he said wisely. Before Cinderella could ask what he meant, Hoodle flapped his wings and beckoned her to follow. "Come along, Princess. I know just the friend you need." Hoodle led Cinderella deep into the jungle, to a burrow glowing faintly in the moonlight. The entrance was surrounded by sparkling mushrooms and flowers that seemed to hum with magic. Inside the burrow was Fizzwhiskers, a magician rabbit with a coat as fluffy as clouds and a tall magician's hat that seemed too big for him. He hopped up with a grin, his whiskers twitching excitedly. "What brings you here to my magical corner of the jungle?" he asked, peering curiously at Cinderella. "She needs a little help to reach the stars," said Hoodle. Fizzwhiskers twirled his hat and pulled out a tiny, sparkling bottle filled with golden liquid. "This is star dust," he said, holding it up. "It can make your swing go higher than ever before, but only if you share the ride with someone special." Before Cinderella could respond, the jungle bushes rustled, and out trotted a small, shy deer named Luma. She had big, trusting eyes and a soft voice. "May I join you, Princess?" Luma asked timidly. Cinderella hesitated. She wasn't used to sharing her adventures with anyone. But then she remembered Hoodle's words about needing a friend. She smiled warmly and held out her hand. "Of course, Luma. Let's do this together." Fizzwhiskers nodded approvingly and sprinkled the glowing star dust onto the swing. The moment Cinderella and Luma sat on the swing, it began to glow brighter than ever before. The fireflies circling it created a sparkling trail as the swing soared into the air. Higher and higher they went, the jungle blurring into a swirl of greens and blues below. The stars above twinkled closer and closer until, with a final mighty swing, they broke through the jungle canopy and into the night sky. The swing slowed, and they found themselves surrounded by stars that sparkled like diamonds. The moon glowed nearby, casting a silver light over them. "Make a wish," Luma whispered, her voice soft and full of wonder. Cinderella closed her eyes, her heart full of joy from sharing this magical adventure with a new friend. "I wish for everyone in the jungle to have dreams as magical as this moment," she said softly. The stars around them sparkled even brighter, as if granting her wish. The swing began its gentle descent, floating back down through the jungle canopy. Cinderella and Luma landed softly on the jungle floor, the swing glowing faintly as it came to rest. Fizz Whiskers hopped over with a knowing smile. "See? The best magic comes from friendship," he said with a twinkle in his eye. Cinderella looked at Luma and smiled. She'd learned something important that night. Some dreams are only possible when shared. That night, the entire jungle glowed softly as every creature dreamed of stars, swings, and shared adventures. The fireflies danced gently, and the jungle felt alive with happiness. Cinderella curled up on her bed of soft moss beneath the trees. Her golden hair shimmered faintly in the moonlight as she drifted into a deep and peaceful sleep, dreaming of stars and the friends who helped her reach them. From that day on, the great starry swing was never empty, always carrying friends toward their dreams under the enchanted jungle sky. This magical bedtime story celebrates friendship, teamwork, and the joy of shared dreams, making it perfect to lull kids into a peaceful sleep filled with wonder.